Hey everyone, this is Jim and Warren, and you're watching Talking Vintage, and we're coming to you from Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida 33813.
On the corner of Florida Avenue and
We're not on the corner. You say that. Sonny's is on the corner of South Florida Avenue and Brennan Road, and we're on Brennan Road.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. This is show number
11 today. Yes, yes. And what does the sign say? Due to the monkey business, this side of the play area will not be open today. So, sorry, but you can't go in the play area today because it's closed. That's what the sign says.
In the last show, we were moving out of the cage. We thought we were escaping. We've been pushed back.
No, we're just on the outside.
Well,
we're just we just want to show them something different in the background each time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this sign came from, by the way, it's Curious George down here, and this came from Universal Studios. I got it years ago. It's really a cool piece. I'd sell it for the right price, but right now it's not for sale unless it's the right price.
What's the right price?
I don't know. Probably $100. Probably $100 because you're never going to find that again.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I don't even know if they use Curious George anymore. So, all right, but yeah, show 11 today. I'd like to welcome everybody to Talking Vintage. This is a show where Warren and I talk about vintage stuff and the happenings and goings on of Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. Okay, we're going to start off with the shop events we have coming up this weekend.
Wow.
This weekend, this Saturday.
Wow, yeah.
This Saturday is our craft fair, the first one of 2022. Super exciting to have our craft fairs back. We did 2 last year and they were really successful. And this one looks to be better than those 2. We've got 20 vendors coming out. They start, I think, at 9 o'clock and end at 2. I think it's 2, yeah. So, if you're dying to be in the craft fair, you can reach out to the shop. We'll let you know if we can squeeze you in or maybe somebody falls out at the last minute. But right now, we're full, 20 vendors. Craft fair this Saturday on property here at Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, 502 West Brennan Road. Brennan Road is the same road that SPCA is on. And they're just down the street from us. So come to the craft fair, go check out the puppies. How about that? Yeah.
Bring home a puppy.
Bring home a puppy and some crafts.
Yeah,
but that's this weekend, this Saturday. Come and join us for that. New to the shop. Let's talk about stuff that's new to the shop. Country Road Vintage. Remember they were up front? Yeah, now they've moved to the back now. So they're in the back in their permanent home because the front is kind of a weird area because it switches. As we get new vendors in, they start there and then they come to their permanent home. But Country Road Vintage is in their new home. And then we have new vendors that are in the back, all the way back in the warehouse to the left near the roll-up door. Kim and Lori.
Oh,
it's kind of funny. Okay. We have another Lori.
Another one.
Yeah, and another Kim. You know we have a Kim, right?
Have a Kim?
Yeah, vendor 1 is Kim, right next to your booth.
Oh.
You don't even know your neighbor.
No. I don't.
Yeah, so Warren's neighbor is Kim, but this is Kim and Lori, a different Kim and Lori. And we're excited to have them with us too. So come and check out what they have. And of course, Pat, I don't know why we haven't talked about Pat. Pat's been with us for over a month now.
Well, that's right.
Yeah. You know why we forget? Because Pat was a great customer and has been for a long time. And she just recently got a shelf. Yeah. So, well, not recently. It's been a month. Yeah. She's done really well on her shelf. It's right up near the counter, and she's vendor 11. Not all the vendors have names to what they do. Country Road Vintage, of course, has her name. And Kim and Lori, I don't know if they're developing one or maybe I just don't know it yet. And then Pat stuff.
Pat stuff.
I don't know. We'll make up a name for Pat's. Pat's Prizes.
Is that what they are?
Pat's Precious Possessions.
There you go.
Yeah.
If they were precious possessions,
She wouldn't get. I don't know if the price is right.
Well,
yeah. So
that's a TV show, isn't it? Price is Right.
It was,
yeah.
or still is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So new format to the show. We don't spend as much time talking as we used to. We try to keep it right around 8 minutes. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. This is only 8 minutes, and we offer something at the end to help you out, to make you want to watch more of the shows. Yeah. So, we do. Yeah, don't turn us off yet. So we've talked about the hot knot before, and we talked about brass being hot. So I want to know how everybody cleans it, because that's the downfall on brass. Is it's just so hard to clean. So in the comments down below, let us know how you clean your brass. Maybe you don't. Maybe you leave the patina on it, but I mean, I've got pieces that are green that definitely have to be cleaned up. And I spent some time. We were talking about it earlier today when we were doing some barkeeper's friend using that or whatever. But if it's an intricate piece, it's hard. I know you can use brass. So as a kid, my father was in the military, so I would polish his belt buckles, which were brass. And I mean, it's small, but it took forever to. Well, of course, you had to see your face in it. You couldn't just halfway polish it. No, there's nothing halfway about that, man. So there we go. So let us know in the comments down below how you clean it. I've tried the vinegar and the salt and the baking soda.
Did I hear ketchup?
I've heard somebody say ketchup before. I don't know. Let us know how you do it. What you think is the easiest way to clean brass.
I know the easy way. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't glue it. Just leave it like it is or whatever. We sell a lot. I mean, even if you were to clean it in here with the heat and humidity, it's going to tarnish back. But I'm talking about the serious tarnished pieces that you got to get halfway, and even in order to sell them. So, hot or not, that's hot or not. We have a lot of brass in here, so if you want to come in and try to clean it, buy something, clean it, you can do that too. Our vendor corner. You got anything you want to let vendors know? If you're a vendor, in their shop like we are,
just keep changing things around.
Just keep changing things around.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh. Yeah, move stuff around. Keep it fresh. We've talked about numbers before, but if you sell 100 items in a given month, you have to replace those if you want the same outcome. If you don't replace them, then you're not going to get the same outcome. And if it didn't sell in the first month, the odds are lower that it's going to sell, and everybody thinks, well, the longer I hold it, the more. Yes, the longer you keep it, the more opportunity you have to have it sold. But there's just some things that don't sell quickly. But the things that sell quickly, the things you sold last month, you have to replace. You have to be on a constant replacement basis, because if you don't, you can't expect the same outcome. You really can't. So, just for me, if I sell 100, I try to bring in 120 the next month, at least. And so, my booths are well packed.
Yeah.
I don't take anything home. I'll put it in the ground. I'll hide it. Well, not hide it, but shove it in the back, put it behind something, and then those pieces will come to the forefront as other things sell,
right. And
then perhaps they'll sell too. So, yeah, so that's it. So make sure you're replacing what you sell, because if you're not, you can't expect the same outcome. You know what? Last week we did the 5 for 5. Remember that?
We did.
No, wasn't the week before that. It was 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before that. Show 8, we did 5 for 5, and we did well. And so we decided show 10, we would do it again. You know what? We're going to do it again.
Oh, which one?
5 for 10.
5 for 10.
5 for 10.
Okay.
See, I told you there was something good at the end of the show. We're right at 8 minutes, so we got to talk quickly here. If you, in the comments down below, tag 5 individuals and then share the post. You tag 5 and share the post. We will give you 10 Decades dollars to use. Wow. It's like $10.
That's a heck of a deal.
It's money to us. Yep, you'll have 5 days to pick it up, and you'll have 10 days to use them. So that's 5 for 10. So you have to comment. You have to be watching, or no, you don't have to watch it from us. But if this video was shared by somebody else and you're watching it on a share, maybe you're not watching it at 7 p.m. the night it aired. Maybe you're watching a replay of it or whatever. Make sure you go to the Decades page to do this under this video. Video 11, 5 people in the comments down there, 5 people in the comments down there, and share the video, and you get 10 Decades dollars. We'll give you 5 days to pick them up and 10 days to use them, and that's our 5 for 10. We've never done 5 for 10. We've done 5 for 5 and 10 for 10, but we're doing 5 for 10 this time. So join us next week, same time, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays for Talking Vintage. I'm Jim. That's Warren. We're coming to you from Decades Reclaim Vintage Depot, 502 West Brennan Road.
See ya.
Bye. You gonna press the button?
I'm gonna press it.
Okay.
I'm getting really, really good at
You're
this.
doing a good job, Warren.